Well, 5 rounds of action, 3-minute rounds. Amateur welterweight strap is on the line. The champion, Kyzer del Busto, looking to retain his title. Marco Soto looking to upset and become the undefeated, undisputed champion of PFC.
Marco looks so
immediately looking for that takedown.
Marco's going to come out hot to the ground. He is a grappler, and he wants it on the ground. So Busto switching it up on him, though, hitting that underhook and looking for the drag.
Kyzer looking for the takedown, and he gets it.
Already get him in his guard.
Heavy shots to the body here by the champion.
Looking for a pendulum.
Nice movement. Nice
Off to a knee
Looking
bar.
for a knee bar here.
Wow.
As I said, a
Fluent.
technical guy on the ground. He wants to be here.
Very nice.
The knee bar can be hard to finish early, though.
Both fighters exceptionally dry. And the champion doing a great job with these transitions.
And Soto will not let him take that back.
Very high pace set here in the first half of this first round of a 5-rounder. Like to see if Soto's able to work anything off his guard here again, or if Del Busto is going to be able to break through that guard with his ground and pound.
Kyzer does such a phenomenal job at posturing up like that with the heavy pressure, though, on his chest, keeping his opponent's back flat on the mat, and then just raining down with those nasty shots.
Yeah, keeping his head in the center and over top of his opponent's head makes things easier, you know. He's just got really good positioning there.
Don't let him walk into the fence, Marco. You gotta Oscar out, Marco. Work, catch your work. Points, catch your work.
Nice timing on those punches.
The champion here looking to step over into side control. But again, that heavy pressure on top, high base from the champ, just keeping the challenger flat on his back up against the cage here.
Soto's looking to feed that over and use the cage to get back up, doing a good job. Kyzer, of course, just locking those hands up and trying to drag him with a body lock.
And just forcing Soto to carry every bit of his weight here.
Whoa.
Beautiful trip.
Very nice. Very nice trip from Soto, finishing the round with a flurry attacks to the back.
Wow.
Great way to finish the round. Not sure that it was enough.
Yeah, I don't know that that would be enough, but it definitely makes sure that Kyzer knows he's in a fight.
And as we take a look at the replay here, again, Kyzer with that heavy pressure on top, but Soto doing a phenomenal job rolling through, looking for that knee bar, and you know, the champion just really keen to it, gets his own takedown here for the challenger at the end of the round. Yeah, beautiful
Very
trip.
nice outside trip.
And just lands some phenomenal strikes on the champion. Not sure that that's enough to get the nod for that round, though.
Soto is so fluent in his movement. It's keeping him on his toes, constantly having to move and then be really persistent on the timing of those punches.
Absolutely. Second round underway. Welterweight strap. Kyzer del Busto, Marco Soto.
You ready? Ready? Fight!
Oh! Both fighters land a shot there.
And lost the mouthpiece.
Champ doing a great job at rolling through.
Another high pace round.
Soto's good about not Kyzer's good about not overreacting to motions that Soto does. And
Yes.
this is a great, what is this, a crucifix from the back? Sort of. Well, I know the name for this, but I probably won't say it on broadcast.
Looking to isolate that left arm of the challenger there.
Wow.
But
Soto
Soto doing a
wrestling.
great job transition and takes the back of the champion.
Wow.
Has both
And
hooks
this
in.
is where Soto shines, guys. This is not where Kyzer wants to be. This he has finished all of his fights via neck crank or rear naked choke.
Right,
He
right
will
in this
crank
position.
to finish here.
Transitions to mount.
I'm gonna have to look up his coaches there.
Got to be careful, though, that Kyzer doesn't slip out of the bottom. He only has one of those hooks in. Does a great job, though.
And you can see Soto hooking his right foot in that reverse.
Yes.
That was very nice hook there to maintain that position.
Gets that second hook in.
Escape your hip and turn. Move your butt this way, Kyzer. Move your butt to me. Move your butt to the right. Kyzer, move your butt
That's
to
a
the
tricky
right.
position right there, partially against the cage.
Yes, Kyzer's smart to kind of peel him into the cage there. The champ is very aware of how to defend this position in the position.
And the champ's bleeding out of his nose here. Ate some heavy shots there by the challenger.
Yeah, Soto was relentless on getting these submissions.
And a minute to go in the second round. Can Soto pull it off and get a finish?
Kyzer smartly trying to walk that cage, but Soto's just refusing. Oh,
Nice turn in.
and the sweat. What do we? Oh, mouthpiece. Yep, very good, very good.
Nice call there by our bearded ref.
Heavy shots to the body there by the champion. Soto looking to control the posture of the champion. Possibly set up an armbar here. Heavy shots. 2 to the body, 1 to the head.
Kyzer does really well in this position with that heavy head and then timing on those punches with the body in the face.
Yeah, where it seems that Soto kind of has an advantage in the transitions,
Yes.
Kyzer is dominant in that top position.
Well, as we see here, Kyzer had that underhook, stepped over and just pulled Soto to the ground. But Soto doing a fantastic job of trying to step in and throw him or hip toss him, but the champion keen to it, heavy pressure on top, and was just relentless with those shots. Craig, what do you want to see different from Soto heading into this third round?
You know, I think the thing most important for Soto is to try to get back to a couple strikes. Don't just rely purely on the grappling because it makes it easier to defend. Kyzer doesn't have to think about the other defense, which means he's not as tired and makes his defense a little bit easier.
And Adair, if you're the champion,
Man, let's try to defend some of those takedowns. And he's so great with his hands. He's such a heavy hitter. I would love to see more of him. Hit just like that.
heavy shot there by the
yeah.
champion. Wobbles Soto up against the cage.
Oh, he's isolated that arm there. Back in that position that he's pretty good in.
Just relentless with the top pressure is the champion, Busto.
Well,
Nice
this is
head
home
pressure.
now. I mean,
Yeah.
this is home. He knows
Absolutely.
what to do here.
Good head pressure, timing on those punches.
Looking to step over into mount.
Good defense from Soto, though.
He's going straight forward, Marco. He's going straight forward. Speak aside. Hey, let's go. Let's get a get up. 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 Control that. Control that. Control that. Control the head. Keep that
It
head.
looks like
Keep that head.
Kyzer's starting to figure out
Hands
Soto's
there.
game
Hands there.
more
There you go. Hey,
as the rounds are going on.
got the wrist. Find the wrist. Find the wrist. Find the wrist. So keep it.
Well, he has just been relentless with these takedowns, relentless with the top pressure.
Nice climbing body.
Keep that over, keep that over. Watch your hands, watch your hands, control the hands, control the hands.
And this is, we're moving on to about a minute of control time now here for the champ. So this is a great round for him. Starting to flurry a little bit now in his ground and pound, a little more confident in that position as
Yeah.
The sweet there when he does that too.
as he moves a little closer to us here.
Go over that shoulder.
Soto looking for another submission on the arm.
Chancellor, use the sweep. Chancellor, use the sweep. Let's get to a side, Marco. Come on,
You can hear the body punches.
Yeah, I'm feeling those right here.
Nasty thuds on the body of the challenger.
Overhook, control.
Look at that, how Kyzer intelligently puts his head on each side of the body every time he tries to punch, every time Soto tries to punch from the bottom, just to avoid those punches, and then he powers up, comes back down with some ground and pound.
Nice hammer fist to the side there.
There you go. Come up.
And Kyzer was waiting for Kyzer very skillfully. Shoots a dart.
Wow.
Looks like he's
Nice
lacing it up. Gonna be hard
He's
with the
got it
sweat, but he's
locked
got
in.
it locked. He rolls, but
Oh, let it go.
yeah, rolling with that sweat. Big hands though. And here's Soto with a little bit of hands. This is what he needs. Oh, both
That
of them off.
rocked him a little.
Well, the champ is wobbled. 10 seconds to go. Third round.
Soto looking short knee to the back there, looking to put hooks back in. And again, ending in a very strong position here. But I ask again, Brad, is it
nice.
enough for the round?
Man, he seems like he just puts it together too late in the round. Take a look at this shot, though. Beautiful hand combinations there by the champ, but the challenger fires back with his own and just lands some nasty combos that rock the champ. He immediately shoots in for these takedowns.
Yeah, I think he didn't quite know the range. He was a little, I think you were correct. I think he was a little rattled there, and he just shot.
So now we know that we have both heavy hitters.
I still think if Soto comes out and starts the round the way he just ended it, he can then grapple. But if he lets Kyzer come at him, Kyzer is not going to let him get on to a shot.
Right.
He is going to get on top.
Well,
Yes.
and it may be that, these big bursts of energy at the end of the rounds, he's not having enough time to recover in between rounds. So he's taken off early on in the round, and then as he gets that second win, but it's just not enough to win the round in the judge's eyes.
Not with a minute and a half of top control time on the champ's side. Let's see if he comes out a little harder. And he does, but
The champ immediately goes for that takedown.
he went for an
The
Uchi
challenger-
off of that takedown. Oh, no.
Challenger ends up on his back, looking to lock in the
already.
rear naked choke. Transitions to mount here. And this is what the challenger needs. This is what Soto needs.
Yes.
He needs to make the champ pay early in these rounds.
He needs to punish him here and not hunt the submission, but continue to pepper.
Yep.
Because it feels like if he just lets Kyzer grapple, he's savvy enough. He knows what he's going to do. He needs to strike him to put him into those bad positions. And here he goes.
Well, this is exactly what Marco Soto needs. He's got to turn up the heat on the champion.
Now control. Head and arm control. Head and arm control, Kyzer. Right there. Pull him down. Let's go. Wrist to knee. Come on, Kyzer. You gotta pull him down. Control his body. Let's go wrist to knee.
And that's just such an uncomfortable position. Your opponent's putting his hand over your mouth and face, and it disrupts the breathing. You're already exhausted.
Come on.
Soto just making this miserable. Great pressure.
it's coming down
He
the bottom.
might have this locked in, guys. He has that gable tight. Oh, but Kyzer just back to the mat.
Well,
Right
both
out.
of these fighters are just so sweaty and slippery. It's hard to lock in these
Yes.
chokes.
And they're very fluent. Like it's It just seems as the fights are going on, even if one gets in a dominant position, the other one is figuring it out, right? And so the counters are, it's just back and forth.
Just under a minute to go in our 4th round.
And this reversal is huge. If Kyzer can hold this out for the rest of the round and do big damage, this could be a 50 round. And if Kyzer wins this round, I'm pretty sure
Looks like we
Soto's
got
got to get a knockout. Or
Mouth
finish.
guard went missing again.
Big shout out to our sponsor, OnlyFans. Join the platform today and support your favorite creators. Under 30 seconds to go. Round 4 of this championship welterweight bout.
See if we get a little bit more ground and pound here from Del Busto. Nice. Again.
You know, and again, you've got Soto finishing the fight on the bottom, but man, look at this takedown here.
Look at this reversal. Woo. Just took his back.
Beautiful job there by the challenger. Takes his back, looks to sink in the choke, just unable to do so. Transitions to mount here. Definitely a much better round for Soto.
And I believe this is where we see that reversal.
Kyzer rolls in and ends up on top
There we go.
and ends up finishing the round on top. I gotta think that Soto needs to get a finish in this 5th and final round if he wants to become the new welterweight champion tonight.
Absolutely. And both guys, they still seem to be in pretty good shape. I know they're a little tired, but they look good. Their cardio looks good. They're moving well. Nice swing back fist.
Heavy strikes there by both fighters. Beautiful
Wow.
knees.
Nice pace going into the 5th round. Constant.
Nice takedown attempt, but a beautiful job rolling through there is Del Busto. Unable to shake off the takedown attempt though, as Soto is relentlessly pursuing it. Rolls through again.
See, fights like this, well-matched fights like this, this is when a lot of the fight IQ comes in. This is when a lot of creativity comes in as a fighter to be able to continue that fluent movement. These guys are continuously moving, and I love seeing fights like this.
Well, the champ back on top in half guard here.
There you go, overhook, 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 you get up.
There's Del Busto in his dominant position.
And this just seems to be the story or the theme of the fight. Del Busto kind of stuck on bottom, trying to submit and get himself up, and Soto, and Del Busto just consistent ground and pound pressure and control.
Was looking for a Kimura there. Del Busto keen to it, slips out. About a minute to go here in our 5th and final round. Amateur welterweight strap. Kyzer Del Busto looking to retain his welterweight title. And if Marco Soto is not able to do something in the last 45 seconds, it appears that the champ will remain.
Nice top pressure.
It looks like Del Busto's probably going to be able to grind this one out.
Nice. taking it all the way to the end.
Well, I mean,
That will do it for our amateur welterweight championship bout. We will go to the judges' scorecards.
Very nice.
Craig, walk us through this replay here.
well, an overall dominant performance by Kyzer. He really was able to dictate the pace and really the control of that match with his wrestling and his counter wrestling. Just great top pressure and really, just as mentioned, really good presence and understanding of when to throw the punches and when to just stay down with his head. So just some clean ground and pound here, just as we were talking, you know, little head action there, back and forth. He was peppering the body a lot.
I like the movement. See, that's what I was talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Every time,
Shifting.
shifting that head on each side of the body to avoid.
And you know, a lot of people don't realize is what he's doing there is generating power. So when
Yes.
he moves his head, he generates a little power, and then like you were saying, it makes it harder for him to get hit.
It is,
You
yeah.
know, so-
it's equivalent to almost being on your feet and loading
Yes.
up those punches
Yes.
from your legs.
So I think there's no doubt here.
Well matched fight.
Very.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 championship rounds, we go to the scorecards. Here are your score totals. The first judge has it 49-47 for Soto. The second judge has it 49-46 for Del Busto. And our third and final judge has it 48-47 for your winner by split decision and new PMC Amateur Welterweight Champion, Marco Super Soto.
Marco, come over here for a second. I am here with your winner and new welterweight champion. Did you feel like you had done enough to get the job done tonight?
I had to go places that I've never gone before. This was a fucking fight. And I did everything I could. I know Kyzer gave it his best. That was a hell of a fight.
What surprised you about this fight, if anything? It seemed like his wrestling was a little bit more superior as far as the takedowns. You did a fantastic job with some of your hip throws and things like that. But what surprised you about the fight, if anything?
Nothing was surprising. I knew he was a tough opponent. I knew every single scrap was going to be tooth and nail. Everything I did, I gave it my all, and I know he did too.
How soon would you like to defend your strap?
Let's get it. June, July, anytime this summer, I'm ready.
Well, congratulations. It was an awesome fight. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, and new welterweight champion,